The mirror shows a stranger with a jagged silver line, tracing out the borders where your life once met with mine. I'm a house with shattered windows, letting in the freezing rain, a hollowed out cathedral built of limestone and pain. You took the roof and rafters when you stepped into the night, and left the candles flickering without a source of light. The world says I should board it up and find a brand new view, but every brick and every stone is still calling out for you. They say that strength is moving on and leaving what is dead, but I'm still keeping warm the side of your empty, unmade bed. I'm a vessel that is leaking, I'm a story that is torn, but I'm wearing every scar like it's a crown that must be worn. Because I'm broken, but I'm still yours tonight, holding on to shadows in the pale and fading light. I'm a million tiny pieces scattered on the kitchen floor, but every single one of them is crawling towards your door. You can have the wreckage, you can have the dust and rust, you can have the spirit that's been leveled into dust. My heart is just a ruin, a ghost town on the shores, but even in the debris, I am still yours. I tried to find a version of myself that didn't ache, to find a hidden rhythm that you're leaving didn't break. But your name is written in the cracks and in the hollowed walls, and your laughter is the echo that is haunting all the halls. It isn't beautiful or brave, it's a heavy, jagged truth. I'm wasting all my future on the memory of our youth. I'm a clock that's lost its ticking, I'm a bird that's lost the sky, just a monument to us that's been left to slowly die. Take the pieces if you want them, or leave them where they lie, underneath the weight of this gray and empty sky. I'm a shattered kind of faithful, a tragic kind of true, and I don't know how to be a me that isn't part of you. Yeah, I'm broken, but I'm still yours tonight, holding on to shadows in the pale and fading light. I'm a million tiny pieces scattered on the kitchen floor, but every single one of them is crawling towards your door. You can have the wreckage, you can have the dust and rust, you can have the spirit that's been leveled into dust. still yours, still yours. In the fraction, in the cold, in the story that we never got the chance to fully unfold. I'm a mess, I'm a ghost, but I'm the one who loved you most. Broken, but yours. Porch lights flickering on the drive, a ghost of the way we used to arrive. I hang my coat where yours used to be. Now the silence is the only thing keeping me company. I put on a smile for the world outside, a master of shadows with nowhere to hide. I say I'm doing fine when they ask how I've been, but the truth starts to burn when the walls close in. The mirror is a stranger I don't wanna face. Every reflection is a hollow space. I hold it all together till I turn the key. Then the weight of the earth starts crushing me. Now I'm crying behind closed eyes, where the stars don't shine and the hope just dies, tracing the shape of your ghost in the dark, trying to find where we lost the spark. It's a private storm, a silent flood, 1,000 memories written in blood. No one sees the wreckage, no one hears the cries when I'm just crying behind closed eyes. Found your ring in the velvet tray. It's been 3 months and 100 days. The bed is a desert, the sheets are cold. The story finished before it was told. I keep the curtains drawn so the sun can't see the broken version of who I used to be. I'm a lead actor in a happy play, but I'm dying inside at the end of the day. They say that time is a healer, but time is a thief. It steals the joy and it leaves the grief. I'm screaming your name with no sound at all, just watching the shadows dance on the wall. I'm not moving on, I'm just standing still in a house that's a grave on top of a hill. Where the stars don't shine and the hope just died, tracing the shape of your ghost in the dark, trying to find where we lost the spark. It's a private storm, a silent flood, 1,000 memories written in blood. No one sees the wreckage, no one hears the cries when I'm just crying behind. to the ticking of the broken clock. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, but I'm still crying behind closed eyes. Just me and the dark behind closed eyes. Stayed up waiting for a storm that never broke, choking on the words that we never even spoke. I built a monument out of every maybe in it, and stood right on the edge of a self-made cliff. I kept the tissues by the bed, I kept the lights down low, preparing for the day I knew you'd finally have to go. I practiced my grieving before you were gone. I started the twilight before the dawn, and I cried for nothing, I wept for a ghost. I'm on the person who loved me the most. I wasted my soul and I wasted my years, drowning my heart in these premature tears. I was bracing for impact, I was waiting for the fall, but the hardest part is knowing you didn't care at all. I broke my own spirit, I let the wounds sting, and I cried for nothing, 'cause you were nothing. I looked for the subtext in the way you said goodnight, searching for the darkness in a room full of light. I made your silence a weapon and your distance a cage, turning my life into a tragic final page. I put on a black dress and I sat in the rain, looking for a reason to justify the pain. All those nights on the bathroom floor, pleading with a shadow, begging at the door. The irony is bitter, the truth is so cold. I was dying for a story that never got told. Yeah, I cried for nothing, I wept for a ghost. I'm on a person who loved me the most. I wasted my soul and I wasted my years, drowning my heart in these premature tears. I was bracing for impact, I was waiting for the fall, but the hardest part is knowing you didn't care at all. were nothing. My eyes are finally dry, but the time is all spent on a love that was hollow and a heart that was bent. What a waste of the salt, what a waste of the sting. I cried for nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.
I held it out like a flickering flame, a heavy weight without a name. I took the pieces, jagged and blue, and walked them down the aisle. I thought if I shared the load of the lead, the ghosts in my soul would finally be fed. I opened the cage and I let it all out, the fear and the failure, the ghost of the doubt. I thought love was a place to put down the pain, to stand in the sun and forget all the rain. I gave you my heartache, I handed you the key to the room in my chest where I fall to my knees. I gave you the wreckage, the scars and the dead, the things that I've spent my whole life to forget. I thought you could hold it, I thought you were strong, but you carried my sadness for only so long. Now I'm standing here empty, and you're gone from the view. I gave you my heartache, and it broke you too. You tried to be brave, you tried to be kind, you looked for the light that I couldn't find. But darkness is heavy and shadows can spread. They moved from my heart and they went to your head. I watched the glow slowly die in your eyes, under the weight of my 1,000 goodbyes. I gave you the burden I couldn't endure, and found out that loving me wasn't the cure. It wasn't a gift, it was a ghost. I gave the most to the one I love most. But you can't build a palace on shifting sand, and you can't hold a fire in a trembling hand. I gave you my heartache, I handed you the keys to the room in my chest where I fall to my knees. I gave you the wreckage, the scars and the dead, the things that I've spent my whole life to forget. I thought you could hold it, I thought you were strong, but you carried my sadness for only so long. Now I'm standing here empty, and you're gone from the view. I gave you my heartache, and it broke you too. Now I've got nothing, not even the sting, just the hollowed out echo of a broken down thing. I gave you my heartache, I'm just empty now.
Kept the candle burning while the wax began to spill. I told myself if I just stood still enough, you'd stay against your will. Seasons shifted around us, but I froze in place for years, building bridges out of promises and drying them with tears. I ignored the way your eyes grew dim, the way you drew your breath, trying to breathe life into something that had already met its death. They say that love is patient, they say that love is kind, but they don't tell you it can leave you absolutely blind. I held on too late, past the point of any grace, and now I'm just a ghost wandering through a familiar place. I didn't want to see the sunset, I just wanted one more day. So I clutched the hands of time until they broke and slipped away. Now the silence is a sentence, and the truth is hard to stay. I didn't save a thing by staying, I just held on too late. The keys are on the counter, but the door's been opened wide for 1,000 lonely evenings that I spent alone inside. I thought that loyalty was staying when the roof began to fall, but now the dust has settled and there's nothing left at all. I've memorized your laughter like a prayer I had to say, but I forgot that even the most beautiful of things must fade away. Is there a medal for the person who's the last one in the room, or just the empty echo of a self-inflicted doom? I could have let you go with dignity, I could have let you fly, but I traded in our history for one more desperate try. I held on too late, past the point of any grace. Now I'm just a ghost wandering through a familiar place. I didn't want to see the sunset, I just wanted one more day. So I clutched the hands of time until they broke and slipped away. Now the silence is a sentence, and the truth is hard to stay. I didn't save a thing by staying, I just held on too late. Too late to be your haven, too late to be your friend. I was so busy fighting the beginning of the end that I missed the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, I held on too late.
I look in the mirror, I don't know the face, just a hollowed out version, a blur in this space. I spin all my colors just to keep you bright. I gave you my morning and I gave you my night. I followed your heartbeat like a map in the dark, but I missed every warning and every no parking spark. I was so busy making sure you were fine that I forgot how to walk on a straight, steady line. And I lost my way loving you, losing me, searching for islands in your restless sea. I forgot my own name just to whisper your own. I built you a castle and I ended up prone. I'm 100 miles deep in a forest of blue, and I lost my way just to find you. The things that I liked and the songs that I sang are echoes of bells that some other soul rang. I dressed in your maybes, I lived in your pleas. I was a tall timber brought down to my knees. I'm standing at crossroads with no sign in sight, just the ghost of a person who gave up the fight. Is it love if you disappear into the air? Is it devotion if you're no longer there? I'm a compass that's broken, a needle that's spun. I'm a shadow that's hiding from its own burning sun. In a forest of blue, and I lost my way just to find you. Now I'm retracing steps that have long washed away in the cold biting light of a lonely new day. I've got to go back to before I lost my way. Coffee's still warm in your favorite cup. The space in the hallways find me up. No slamming of doors, no shouting in rain, just a quiet withdrawal, a soft-spoken pain. I watched you untie every knot that we made, not with a blade, but a slow, steady fade, like the ink on a letter left out in the sun. You were leaving before we had even begun. There was no explosion, no world-ending sound, just the weight of your absence hitting the ground. The silence is louder than any goodbye, as the light starts to drain from a pale winter sky. I lost you gently, like leaves in the fall, a slow motion shadow that moved down the wall. It wasn't a break, just a stretching of ties, until I was looking through strangers' eyes. No thunder, no lightning, no river and flood, just a quiet departure that's thick in the blood. I didn't see the end till it already came. I lost you gently, but it hurts just the same. You packed up the books that you never quite read, and left all the words that we should have instead. The maps in the drawer are all gathering dust, a graveyard of maybe, and who can we trust? You didn't walk out, you just drifted away, like a ghost in a house at the end of the day. Now the bed is a desert where memories hide, and I'm drowning in air with no place left to slide. They say that the fire is what burns down the home, but the frost is what shatters the heart and the bone. I was waiting for sirens, I was braced for the hit, but you just blew the candle out, bit by slow bit. Yeah, I lost you gently, like leaves in the fall, a slow motion shadow that moved down the wall. It wasn't a break, just a stretching of ties, until I was looking through stranger eyes. No thunder, no lightning, no river and flood, just a quiet departure that's thick in the blood. I didn't see the end till it already came. I lost you gently, but it hurts just the same. So quiet, so still, like a watch that stopped ticking against its own will. No war to be won, no more to be said, just a long, gentle walk through the life that we led. I lost you gently. The party's over and the coats are off the bed. I'm replaying every single word you never said. You were leaning in the kitchen, laughing with the rest, while I was hiding every heartbeat deep inside my chest. I watched the way the light caught the amber in your eyes, knowing I'm the only one who doesn't get the prize. I'm the master of the maybe, the king of not quite yet, building castles in the air while I'm drowning in regret. I pour another drink just to wash away the pride. And I loved you alone again tonight, behind the safety of the shadows, out of reach of the light. I held your hand in my mind while you walked out the door. Wanted everything from you, but never asking for more. It's a crowded room, but a solitary war I'm fighting in. Yeah, I loved you alone, just like I've always been. I know the way you take your coffee and the songs that make you cry. I know the little nervous twitch you get when you're about to lie. But you don't know the way I memorize your face, or how I feel like a ghost when I'm standing in your space. It's a heavy kind of burden, carrying a flame, when the person that you're burning for doesn't even know the game. One of these days I'll find the nerve to break the seal, to show you all the jagged parts of everything I feel. But then I see you smile and I realize the cost. I'd rather have you near and silent than to speak and have you lost. So I loved you alone again tonight, behind the safety of the shadows, out of reach of the light. I held your hand in my mind while you walked out the door. Wanted everything from you, but never asking for more. It's a crowded room, but a solitary war I'm fighting in. Yeah, I love you alone, just like I've always been. Drive safe, I whisper, though you couldn't hear. The engine fades away and the silence is so near. Just me and the echoes of the things I'll never say. Loving you alone until the break of day. medicine cabinet, still full of your things. The heavy reminder of the winter and stings. I held your hand when the world turned to gray, and watched all your colors start drifting away. I loved you through hallways of stairway white light, through the feverish dreams in the middle of the night. It wasn't a romance of roses and wine, it was keeping your heartbeat tangled with mine. I didn't care about the scars or the weight. I was fighting the stars, I was fighting with fate. I poured all my spirit into your tired bones, building a temple out of breakable stones. I loved you in pain, I loved you through tears. I gave you my youth to quiet your fears. It was a heavy-set devotion, a desperate kind of grace, finding the beauty in a tear-streaked face. Now you're finally healing, you're finally free, but there's nothing but wreckage left inside of me. I carried the cross till I went insane. God, I loved you in pain. Now the roses are blooming and you're looking strong, but you're humming a brand new, happier song. You look at me now like a ghost from the dark, like a reminder of a life that left a mark. You're shaking the dust off, you're ready to run into the warmth of a different sun. But I'm still stuck in the room where it hurt, with my heart in the ashes and my face in the dirt. Is it a crime to wish you still needed my hand, to want back the version of us we had planned? I was your anchor when the ocean was wild. Now I'm just the storm that you finally filed under. Lessons you learned and chapters you closed, while I'm still bleeding and I'm still exposed. I loved you in pain, I loved you through tears. I gave you my youth to quiet your fears. It was a heavy-set devotion, a desperate kind of grace, finding the beauty in a tear-streaked face. Now you're finally healing, you're finally free, but there's nothing but wreckage left inside of me. I carried the cross till I went insane. God, I loved you in pain. You look so beautiful now that you're home, but the cost of your mending was my very soul. I'm glad that you're better, I'm glad you can fly. I loved you in pain. Doctors of the heart, they told me when to stop. They said the glass was empty, not another single drop. The signs were all in red, the bridge was swaying low, and common sense was screaming that it's time to let you go. But I was never one for logic or for lines. I was busy digging deeper in the hollow of the mines, looking for a diamond in a mountain made of coal, trying to find the pieces of a fractured, fading soul. I ignored the sunset, I ignored the final bell. I was throwing all my wishes down a dry and dusty well. Past the point of reason, past the point of pride, I was keeping watch for you on the lonely riverside. And oh, past hope, I loved you past the end, past the breaking of the light and the snapping of the bend, when the maps all turned to static and the stars all went to sleep. I was holding on to promises I knew we couldn't keep, beyond the reach of maybe, beyond the someday soon. I loved you past hope. The world had moved along, they cleared away the tracks, but I was still there waiting with the weight upon my back, believing in a version of a girl who'd already changed, in a house where every memory had been cruelly rearranged. I loved the shadow of you when the substance was all gone. I loved the middle of the night and called it early dawn. It's a desperate kind of holy, it's a fever in the bone, to stay in love with someone who has turned to salt and stone. They say that hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul, but I was clinging to the wreckage while the ocean took its toll. And when the feathers drifted off and the bird began to fly, I was still there reaching up to a gray and empty sky. past home, where the air is thin and cold, holding on to a story that's already been told. The light is gone, the door is shut, but I'm still here, loving you past every but.